You know a horror movie is good when Anton LaVey gives it 2 thumbs up. Welcome to Creepin' It Real. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be talking about I don't remember. When was this movie made, Jake? 1981's Evilspeak.
I don't remember. Yeah.
We get the Red Band trailer. It's going to be better than the movie you watched.
Everyone's known a boy like Stanley Coopersmith.
Evilspeak. Coopersmith.
He's the kid everyone used to pick on.
Screwed up for the last time, Cooper Dick.
Ooh, did you hear that?
You see, everyone
Cooper's
thought
dick.
Stanley was a joke. An outcast with no one to turn to.
You guys broke my catapult. You're gonna pay for that.
No one except
Can I say?
Fucking nerd.
That's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
But this is the first time I've watched a movie with, gosh dang it, what's his name? What's our star's name here? You know, don't even, Clint Howard. You're an asshole.
I was waiting for you to get it. This is how you keep like Alzheimer's away.
Bay?
Yeah.
I've actually been thinking about getting tested because of some of the words.
Come on, Judah, you remember my name.
Yes. So everything I've seen Clint Howard in, he has just these small bit parts. And he never really gets to shine with his acting. It's almost like they give him parts where he's just a stupid, almost a prop at that point. So this is the first movie I've seen where he is the star and he actually has acting parts. And I was legitimately surprised at the chops this guy's got.
You clearly haven't seen Ice Cream Man.
I haven't seen Ice Cream Man. It played on like Svengoolie once, and it seemed a little creepy for me, so I stopped watching it.
Oh man!
But I'm watching this, and I'm like, this dude's got range, and I'm quite sad, honestly, that he's not
He got typecast right away. Well, it's the
simply, well, yeah. Hang on. Let's take a moment for a second. Let's talk about successful actors. Steve Buscemi, is that his name?
Yeah, man.
Bro, come on.
Buscemi.
This guy is.
Look, dude, if you're typecast, you fried bury it and you just go with it, man.
I guess you do. But
you look like a meth head that has
Steve
an alien in you.
Isn't like the most handsome. He's not a Brad Pitt.
Dude, you should have seen him in his earlier movies though when he was younger.
He doesn't look that. No,
he doesn't look that bad. It's just gotten worse over the years, like the rest of us.
It's very true.
You know, it just for him, he's like a fine wine that's aged poorly.
But he somehow, made it through this. But poor Clint, he just didn't happen. Go back to the trailer.
Man's most advanced machine.
Most advanced.
Stanley used the power of man.
Look at that,
to call
dude.
on the
Apple
powers
II?
of evil.
Fuck yeah.
I, Stanley Coopersmith, command you!
I don't even think they show like space.
Oh my God.
And all hell broke
that
loose.
was
Dude, that was fucking
was
awesome.
that not that was so incredible. He grabs them and just chucks them into spikes on the ceiling. That was insane. Oh, there it is.
Pretty advanced for that.
Imbue
Yeah, projector on the
these
face.
creatures
Yeah.
with your strength and force. Let them avenge me.
It was a freaking Ganon showed up in this.
Oh! I'm so frustrated. They cut that out too.
Evilspeak.
I went in with such low expectations for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It actually surpassed those expectations, and I can say that I enjoyed it.
Oh, good.
I'm not saying...
He's got a little spark in him, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, hey, I'm not saying this is a good movie. Let's
Slow
not go
down.
that far. Because of my expectations being so low, we're coming in at maybe like a 3.5 out of 10, where I thought it was going to be like at a 0. I liked this, and I was super impressed with Clint's acting abilities. He brought the emotion when it was necessary. course, there were several things in here that I thought were confusing and didn't make a whole lot of sense. I didn't know how the pigs played into it, why they were so obsessed with pigs in this movie. But, okay, wait, before we get any further, I watched the uncut version.
Yeah, can we the elephant in the room here. I watched I watched the free version on YouTube that was clearly made for TV.
Mm-hmm.
So we got two different experiences here.
For sure. This was part of the video nasties in UK. It got banned. And from what you were even saying, there were several times that they had to do a lot of cuts just to get to an R rating.
Yeah, because this was originally an X-rated movie, but they made some major cuts. I think one of them was not putting Clint's face on the poster there. It was just a little too...
Speaking of that, there are like two versions of this poster. One that you see on the screen right now, where this person doesn't look like Clint Howard at all, and there's another version where it is like the spitting image of Clint, and
which you'll put up right here.
Yes, I'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just strange why it is that you find this version more prevalent than the one that looks like Clint.
How offended would you be if you see the original poster and you're like, "Hey, that's me." And they're like, fuck. You get to the premiere or whatever, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. You know,
there is a possibility. Contracts have changed quite a bit since '81, but it is quite possible that he did not sign a likeness agreement, and so it was kind of like, if you want to use my likeness for the poster, you have to pay me extra. And they were kind of like, no, we're not paying you extra.
We don't want less people seeing this movie.
Weird like fact is, behind the scenes, Jake and I were talking before he had watched the edited version. I told him that Clint looked pretty good because he had like a full head of hair. But then at the end of the movie, when they have a fan shining on him, you can see, that he has the massive forehead. Well, come to read that Clint was talking about how the producer made him pay for his own wig for this movie. So that wasn't even...
It wasn't even his hair?
No, it was a wig. Poor guy has been cursed from freaking teen years.
Wow. Dude.
Having a massive forehead. I feel so bad for him.
But, he's got cake, though. We got to see him in shorts. Boy got cake. Cake for days. Let's talk about it.
Since you watched the edited version, I did not. There is a lot of nudity. There's a boys' locker room scene, so you're seeing cheeks for days. And then there's right at the beginning, there is a sacrifice where you see breast, and then later on there is an extended shower scene also where pigs eat a woman.
Did they go for the tatas first?
No, they did not. Right for the intestines. I think that's the softest spot. So there is a lot of nudity in this movie, but there are some really weird, awkward points in this that I don't know if they're supposed to be innocent, that Jake and I are just perverting with our brains, but they come across really odd. Like one, Clint goes into the head of the school, and he's talking about how disappointed he is in Clint, and he has to take the position. So he bends over his desk and he starts whipping him. You don't actually see him whip him,
but you see the secretary's reaction.
The secretary is out like, there. Yeah, she's got some weird fetish going on, and you can see that she can hear him being whipped, and yeah, she's definitely got a weird kind of like.
She's like, I wish that was me being whipped.
It was odd.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a scene with the cook, he's all sweaty and somewhat, you could tell that at one time he was fit. He's got muscle under his fat. And he's just wearing...
He's a big dude. He's a farmer boy.
He is. He's just wearing I don't know, what do you call those
things? Apron?
An apron, yeah. Thank you for coming in and helping me that time.
I'm good with words.
Yeah. So he's just wearing this apron, and he's just like all sweaty. And he sees Clint trying to scrape up, whatever, the last bit of food. And he's like, come on back. I'll fix you something else. So he grills him up this nice steak, and he just sits there watching him, which is just awkward. The whole time.
And especially, he's kind of got a Jennifer Coolidge, like a male version Jennifer Coolidge face.
I think I'm going to have to put those together. You know what?
Can you see? Oh!
maybe.
My name's Cooper Smith.
What are you saying? Are you saying Clint looks like
Yeah.
Jennifer?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Get one of those scenes with Clint
With him, yeah. I guess
doing that.
I guess I can see that. So then suddenly, and they're having a conversation. It seems like the chef is actually kind of concerned for Clint, but then he asks him the weirdest question ever.
You want to see something cool?
Ooh, you know what? Thanks for the steak. I got enough meat. I'll see you later.
Enough meat. I got enough protein, bro. I don't need a shake to wash it down. Thank you very much.
And again, granted, that was just our...
And he was drinking a lot. You know?
No, that was the guy in the basement that drank a lot.
No. He was hammering some shots.
Was he?
While
Okay.
Clint was eating steak, man.
He just showed him puppies. That's it.
Not his puppies.
Not man boob puppies. Like legitimate dog puppies.
Yes. Arf, arf.
And then one of the last weird things is this drunken, like, what do you call him? Somebody who take caretaker, janitor.
Let me show you how I turn little boys into little girls. And we're like, I know for me, I was like, well, this is where Clint gets raped.
I don't know. Did that mean he was about to rape him, or did it
Come
mean he was
on,
about to
dude.
beat? I don't know. Did it mean he was going to beat the shit out of him?
I then watched another review on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's like, oh, the gore meter is 5. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, wait a minute. So I start doing some research and I'm like, oh, I got the cut version. I'm not watching this again.
I wasn't going to tell you, well, you got to watch it again.
Yeah. And so anytime Clint goes and beheads anyone, cuts to red, right? Just a big red screen.
Okay.
And I'm like, I got the priest getting the nail on his head.
I thought that was pretty good.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? And then Jesus coming alive on the cross. That was gnarly, dude. You know, his little veins pumping.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Jesus had to have been jacked, man.
He was ripped.
Yeah. But anyways, I got the cut version, so it was very, very tame. And you're talking about all this gore. Oh, dude, all these... Dude, there's titties in it, man, and there's lots of ass cheeks. And I'm like, I get to the gym scene, and I'm like, yes, show me the cake, baby.
Wait, you see, so you would have been the perfect janitor because you would have showed Clint.
I would have shown them how I turn. Yeah, I'm not going there.
You're the one who said it.
Nope, I'm not going there.
Walked right into that, my friend.
Yeah.
Now, I definitely am not a proponent for selling your soul to the devil or trying to trick yourself into thinking that you can control Satan. That's definitely not where I land. But
try it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Get back to us in the comments. How'd that go?
But it was somewhat satisfying to see all these assholes really get their comeuppance. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, man. I was about to say the same thing.
In the end. So I was actually like, yeah, they deserved it.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't support Satan worship, but those guys were assholes and they deserved it.
It's like, got them.
Yeah. Okay, so Clint is working in the basement of this church, which is just like this huge freaking ancient cellar that has no power down there at all.
Yeah, and dude, he lights candles real fast.
Every room is lit up with like 100 candles and torches and stuff. He starts setting up his computer down there, and my first thought is,
where's he getting power?
Where, Clint? Where are you going to plug that thing in?
Yeah.
But then he pulls out this like 100-foot extension cord and wheels it out and plugs it in, somewhere down the block or something. But then my next thought was, no power strip. What the frick is he thinking?
Yeah, dummy.
That's all.
He deserved to be bullied. Fucking nerd.
He was not thinking ahead at all.
No.
Anyway, no. I'm landing at a 3.5. I did enjoy it. Again, I don't suggest selling your soul to the devil. Oh, wait a minute. We're getting towards the end of the movie. Everybody is getting murdered. And my brain keeps going to how can they end this movie? How? There's no good way to end this movie. And it did not end in any good way. It was the cheapest, lamest ass ending.
See all that
ever.
production we put into this and all that shit? Here's a little type up at the end.
And then it sets it up for a sequel.
Did
I
not?
Did I not watch it long enough? Oh no, that's right. You're right. I'll be
sets
back.
it up hardcore for a sequel for Evilspeak 2.
Clint,
Come on,
get
dude.
on Evilspeak 2, man.
You promised you'd be back.
I
Don't
want
lie
to see
us.
this.
Yeah.
I want to see this. So yeah, it has all these guys die, and then suddenly it just ends, and there's this little paragraph that's like, well, Clint was the only one who survived after this horrible massacre of his classmates, and he's being held in some kind of insane institute.
In
Insane asylum.
Yeah, with in a, what do they call it?
Padded room?
Something state where he's in a canatonic.
Oh, canatonic state. Gotcha.
Yeah. And it's like, oh.
I was like, that's it. That's how we're ending it. So lame.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, you got to end it somehow. You give it a what? 3.5, you said?
Yeah. That was with butt cheeks and boobs.
Okay.
And
I'm
gore.
giving this a 2. You know, I didn't get to see any butt cheeks, so I had to go look for butt cheeks afterwards. Yeah.
I was promised butt cheeks.
I was I wanted to see them clap. Yeah, I mean it was definitely an 80s movie and it wasn't great. I had higher expectations. I should have went in it like you, man, and just been like, "Oh, this is going to be terrible. Just Jake and his stupid movie picks." Blah.
I'm the one who picked this one. What are you talking about?
Oh, you wanted to watch some samurai bitch.
I said this one or Blood Beat. Blood Beat was the other one.
Or we can watch this dumbass movie with Clint Howard.
Oh no, they're
in
both
it.
going to be bad.
And I was like, I know. I'm not being serious. This is just our friendship. But anyways, I'd give it a 2. Probably out of 10.
Okay. I'll give it a 2 out of 3.
Out of 3. Gotcha. So anyways, I'm not sure, man. I think this is definitely a pass for me.
Well, okay. Even though 3.5, I would say maybe if you're into gore, boobs, butts, and Clint Howard, you should probably give this a try.
Then I would say you're in a very niche market. For sure, man.
And pigs eating each other.
Hey, Rule 34.
Okay. I see. I've never really understood that when you throw that out. You must have your finger on the pulse of something I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been Creepin' Real. I'm
Snickers
Judah.
game. I'm Jake.
Oh, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.